our newest sponsors to the team, boys. Alright, slapping the old steering stem stiffener in there from Seco Racing. Cheers to the boys for sending us an awesome product. Super easy install. You just unbolt the Ford, slap your plate in, throw your riser up on top, and obviously just cinch her on down. So we're not going to waste any time showing you all that crap, but we will show you how she turns out and what we think of it. Very nice product. Let's see if we can get a shot of their nice etching. It's kind of down here on the inside, but there you go, boys. There's the old Seco Racing. Looks pretty mint. And yeah, so you have different adjustment points. So if you wanted to kick it down, you can, but you spin it around. Obviously that logo will be upside down, and that will help position your bars closer to you if that's what you prefer. Right now, this, I was going to film the install, but I'm not gonna lie, it was ridiculous. 4 nuts, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. I mean, it doesn't get any easier. You unscrew those, obviously everything just pops off. You got your bars, slide that down in there, feed your nuts back through, and that's it. It really is that simple. It took 10 minutes, if that, and super easy install. And yeah, she's firmed her up quite a bit. So we've added the extra 10 pounds per tire, so I thought that that was kind of a necessity. And with the 2-inch rocks riser, I was feeling a lot of flex up there, and I'm not gonna lie, when you're gonna throw bigger meats on it, I kind of just cure it before it became a problem. Like I said, there was just too much flex there. I tried yanking the bike out of a mud hole once or twice, and I had so much going on flexing the bars that it actually scared me. I didn't want to even grab onto the grab handle and yank on it, you know. I mean, if you're gonna be putting all that torque on those bars, I'd like to know that steering stem is not gonna crack, that she's gonna be stiff and reliable. And I mean, look how thin. I mean, you're lucky if you have a 1/4-inch plate, if that. They got it kind of doubled up, but it's so thin, you know, so thin for these big tires and such. So Seco Racing, check them out on Facebook or their website, and they've got some really killer products. All right, lads, I've been super busy. I didn't get around to it this weekend, and I know that you guys really wanted to see them on the bike, so we've sinned. We've paid somebody else to do the work for us, which I hate doing, but I just had to see them on there myself, boys. So let's get in there and see how they're gonna look. Oh yeah, they look badass, buddy. Fine job, man. Say hello to the viewers, man.
Hi.
Yeah, those look sick. I know Buddy will be happy I got these off, because they're going on somebody else's bike here shortly, and I know you guys are going to be shocked to see that too. Should be pretty kick-ass. So let's get these back to the shop. We're going to mount it up, and we'll do a little walk around for you lads. We're back at the shop, and we got them on. Torque down to the old 75 pounds. They look pretty mean. Yeah, that looks pretty badass, eh, boys? Do a little walk around shot here, what we can. Let's see, eh? There's the Interco Interforce 2's versus what's on the old deer? Sat 2's, 23's, Firestones. Pretty clear to see which one's got the bigger lug, eh, boys? Yeah, I think they're gonna work well, boys. You know what? I'd like to move the tractor out of the way and find out just how smooth they're gonna run. She's cold, and I got everything ready to go home, so I think we're gonna pass on that. But we'll show you them in action here soon enough. We got one more good series to get through, and then she's off to test these tires, right? These treads are something else. 2.5-inch tread depth. You know what? Let's throw a tape on them, because we got air in them now. So we're gonna have to get it back in there on the floor to get a true measurement. So let's do that. I'll do that. She looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think we made the right choice here, guys. I mean, we won't know for sure until we get her buried in the skeg, but she's got bigger lugs than the deer. I like it. Kick-ass, boys. That is some kick-ass meats. Can't wait to try these out. Can't wait. I'm very excited. But she looks mean. Let's get her back in the shop and throw a tape up to these lugs. Alright, so we got her inside here. we're going to throw the old tape to her and find out what the true tire height is with some poundage in it. Oh yeah, of course, why not grab a broken tape? My favorite kind. My favorite kind of tape, the broken one, boys. She'll work for what we're going to do. Here we go. So, tape down, we got a pretty solid center line right there. And that's what we're looking at. I'd say 29 3/4. It's very hard to hold everything still for you guys. I'm doing my best. But they are pretty darn close to the, well, you know what? They're pretty true to the 30 right there, aren't they? Let's get this one-handed crap here. Yeah, I know. We're definitely at 29 and 29.5 to 29 3/4 in that range. 29.5 by the look of it, perfectly. That's pretty kick-ass. It's definitely, we're up an inch. Because the cryptids were 30s, but they only measured about 28 1/4. Believe it or not, that's what they were at. So, great tires though. Man, the cryptids ride good. So, like I said, we got a good use for those in store. And, yeah. 30-inch Interco Interforce 2's 9 wide for a 14-inch rim. Measuring up at 29.5. The lugs are true size at 2.5 as advertised. Tire weight was 50 pounds, boys. The sites had said anywhere from 52 to 53, depending on what site you looked at. But we threw them on a scale at the ATV tire rack. My good friend Michael Salisbury hooked me up with these tires. And if you guys are looking for some and you're in the area, that's the guy to go to, ATV tire rack. Check him out, boys, on Facebook. Yeah, great guy to deal with. And fast shipping. Couldn't say enough good things about him, really. So yeah, he weighed them up for me and they came in at, on his scales, 49.6. I threw them on the bathroom scales, we got them home. They fluctuated from 50 to 51. But yeah, 50 pounds is what we're saying. 29.5 high with a 2.5-inch pato. They are stiff. They are very stiff, boys. And like, I mean, I'm really pushing on that and you're not getting too much flex, so we want to be careful about where we hammer on it, I think, eh? They're gonna suit us just fine, I'm sure of it. Man, those are aggressive. Just like the old tractors, boys. I'm thinking I'll be able to limp through some crap now. Just a nice slow crawl. We get out of that skag and we'll just hammer on them, see what they can do, what they can chew, how far they go, and how much skag they throw. Can't wait. The bike is looking killer. It is looking killer. Those tires really add a great deal of, I don't know, aggressiveness to that thing. My lord, she is going to chew. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon, and we got more add-ons coming, so stay tuned and stick with us, because there's going to be some cool videos coming for sure. I can't wait to get out and really test this thing. So much going into it. I think she's going to perform like a monster. Cheers, guys. We'll talk to you soon. ATV signing out.